certificate of all Russian art and industry exhibition Future of Russia. The knife craft was born in Vorsma in the 16th century. Vorsma craftsmen started making knives, and what beautiful knives! The handles were encrusted with jasper, pearls, decorated with ivory. The locals will tell you with pride the tale of how their goods were valued at world fairs. A knife was put on one scale and balanced by golden coins on the other scale. During Soviet times, Vorsma became the knife capital of Russia. The secular traditions of the craft are followed at the modern plant Saro in Vorsma. Its craftsmen recovered the secret of Damascus steel. Today, they use the modern knife material called blue steel. Only the Japanese steel and its American analog can compete with it. The plant makes special daggers St. George, St. Andrew, Navy dagger Admiral Kuznetsov, which are decorated with modern Russian state symbols and are awarded to brave soldiers and officers of the Russian army and civil servants. Filigree has been practiced since old times in Russia. Samples of filigree were found in the archaeological dig of mounds dated by the 19th century. One of the biggest centers of filigree industry in the 30s of the last century in Russia was village Kazakovo in Vacha district, Nizhny Novgorod region. Kazakovo plant now produces various items of filigree: vases and bowls, music boxes, glass holders, candy dishes, bijouterie, teaspoons, cups, medals, badges, orders, insignias for Russian army, church items, filigree goods with the state symbols, as well as those for private companies. Items of Kazakovo filigree are of distinctive proportion, harmonious shape, and every tiniest element is elaborated thoroughly. Nowadays, they are also used gilding, natural stone, crystal, ivory, and enamel in its design. Each filigree work is unique because they are handmade. It's impossible to find another identical item. Admire the masterpieces of filigree. Find yourself in the winter fairy tale. Touch the lacy silver frost flowers created by the hands of the craftsman. The traditions of artistic leather dressing have also been handed down from generation to generation. Today, in Volodarsk district of Nizhny Novgorod region, they make leather items with artistic dressing like pyrography, engraving, highlighting, plaiting and imprinting. Caskets and photo albums in leather with flowers and captions, exclusive leather cases, panels, items for use in the Orthodox Church look beautiful. They are smooth to the touch, and it's a great memorable present that will be reminding you of a dear person and of the old craft that keeps improving to perfection. The history of stone carving craft goes back to the remote past and is connected with the mysterious marble cave on the bank of the river Piana in the village Bornukovo of Buturlino district. This cave has been famous for its ornamental anhydrite, also called Nizhny Novgorod marble. This mineral exists in various colors: pink, white, blue, brown, gray, and green with various patterns. During the times of Catherine the Great, the stone quarried in the cave was sent to St. Petersburg in order to decorate its palaces. The 30s of the 20th century are high times for Bornikovo stone carving art. It's when the planned Bornikovo cave was founded in the village. Having adopted Ural craftsman experience, Bornikovo carvers mastered the skills and have been awarded multiple awards at the national and international exhibitions. The stone carving is made in accordance with the old traditions and technologies. Soft stone carving is one of the most difficult crafts, and our craftsmen have individual creative style that stands out of other Russian stone carving crafts and continue the ancient traditions. Patterns of animal and birds are distinct for their laconism, and at the same time for their unique characters that highlight the natural beauty of the mineral. Expressive silhouette, softness, lyricism, unsophisticated patterns reveal beauty and peculiarities of the animal world, as well as Russian great-heartedness. The Varnavino village is famous for its skillful ivory carvers. Unique items are created here in the techniques of delicate flat or volume carving. Each item is carved by hand from the beginning to the end, without usage of clichés or templates. That adds to artistic approach and individual style of the work. The masters of the plant Varko preserve their craft, their unique artistic style that has developed from expressive ornaments of Nizhny Novgorod wood carving handicraft. We are now in the heart of Nizhny Novgorod, in one of its most beautiful streets, Bolshaya Pokrovskaya. The street that has preserved the historic and architectural monuments. Bolshaya Pokrovskaya is one of the landmarks of Nizhny Novgorod, like the Nizhny Novgorod Kremlin or the trade fair. It is a favorite street for promenade, both for the locals and for the visitors. The only store of artistic crafts in Russia, called F Hudожественные промослы, which simply means handicraft shop, is situated here. All the wonderful samples of the folk artistic crafts we told you about, and much more, can be found at this shop. Here you can find various souvenirs made by Nizhny Novgorod craftsmen. Welcome to the world of beauty, warmth and endless creativity.